What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. Before I start the video, I want to make sure that I shout out Pink Diva's World. She's the one that broke this. Followed by Gunners Collective. And then here I am with my 2 cents. So, for those of you that know about the unfortunate story of baby Emmanuel, well, you know that the monster who fathered him, he pled guilty, and he was sent to the softest prison that California has. Softest prison in California's history. He was protected. He was sent there because the CDC understood the threat against his life. They didn't want the headache. And Jake went over there to CMC and he sniveled, he complained, he cried, he made a lot of enemies with the cops. I guess he doesn't understand that no one in society, whether it's out here in the free world or the prison society, no one likes people who harm women or children. And the spotlight's on Jake. The black guy that his woman had for who knows how long, that was from Jake. But hey, she could have left at any time. She chose to stick around, knowing what he was doing to their child. And what he did to baby Emmanuel is horrible, reprehensible, and will never be forgotten. So, this morning, Jake Haro got a special transfer to one of California's most dangerous prisons. See, Jake wanted to be a problem for the cops. He thought the cops were like one of the battered women he was used to having in his life. And he thought he could just have it his way, that the CDC really gave a damn. No, they never did. They put him somewhere where they knew he would be safe. Nothing would have ever probably seriously ever happened to him. He could have stayed there, grown old, and lived out the rest of his life in the softest place in California. But he wanted to play tough. Now, he's in a setting where every time he exits that cell, he's going to be looked at as a trophy. People are not going to want him on the tier. People are not going to want him in that block. People are not going to want him on that yard. Who knows what's going on that yard right now? But I can guarantee you that as soon as he walked in that building, there were quite a few people that looked and they saw a fun time. So now, and I don't wish harm on anybody on earth, but you harm women and children, you get no sympathy, especially in prison. So now it's kind of like, not if something's going to happen to Jake, but when. And when something happens to him, he's not going back to CMC. I don't see it. I don't see him being able to go back to CMC after he got booted. And so he'll go to another yard, another level 4 yard. I would assume he's a 270. There's two levels of level 4, which is the maximum security in California is a level 4. Within the level 4s, there's two criteria. There's level 4 270 design, and there's level 4 180 design. Basically, what that means is when you go into a 270 building, you walk into the building, you can see all the sections. It's wide open. Excuse me. You could have A, B, and C section, right? And you can see them all. You go to a 180 design prison, you walk into a building, there's a door, like what they call a slider, to a section. Then you walk into the middle, there's another door. You walk to the other end, there's another door. You have to be let in. It's very, very, way more secure than a 270. You can't just walk into a section. There's a wall in between every section, so you can't see any other section. Once you go into A section, you're locked into A section. You ain't going nowhere unless the cop opens the door for you to come out of the section. So I assume for right now, he's a 270. So his options only get worse. If he messes up in Salinas Valley, he could wind up in High Desert. He could wind up in Calipatria. And he could wind up in Kern Valley. No more CMC for you, Jake. The road got a whole lot rougher for you. Man. And it doesn't, I mean, if the guy decides that he wants to get on medication and try to hide in the EOP yards, guys are losing their lives over there now too. So there's really nowhere for him to hide. There's only one place left within the CDC to house Jake Haro. That's the PHU in Corcoran. The way the CDC is, the way the administration is for the CDC, they are setting up seemingly they're integrating a lot of people that shouldn't be integrated, that would have never been integrated 20 years ago. I believe they want the shoe back open. I believe there's a plan to try to create as much violence and as many killings as possible to take it back to the courts and say, look at what you did. Fix it. Let us slam them down again. That's what the CDC wants. So Jake would be just another casualty of this war. The war that the CDC has created in order to have its way. And again, no one's going to have sympathy for you, Jake. The only things we deserve in life are those things that we earn. You earned this life sentence. You earned the current housing. And you earn whatever comes with it. We'll stay tuned. It's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.